Yes, guys, what's happening? Is the sound good? Let me know, please. Thank you very much. Good stuff. Let's get started. It's been a few weeks. I've been a bit busy, but I'm back. So fire away. And also, I think I recognize the name, P-Sib. You wanted to play some chess, brother. Like I said, let me know. Hopefully you can teach me something. I'm all up for learning, guys. I'm not one of those that, I mean, I'm all right. I'm good. I can beat a lot of people, but I would rather learn. And like I said, let me know your ELO. You let me know your ELO. And let's play. Okay, let's go through them then. Salam, brother. I had Fadi, what's up, brother? You all right? Yes, I'm all good. Sounds perfect. Good stuff. Fadi is a boss. You know it, bro. Jord B. How's the MK677 going? Good, good. It's over here for those people who want to see it. It's this brand, Swiss Chems. A good friend of mine, Tony, in Pattaya, gave me these. I can't say I'm getting that hungry off it, but I'll tell you one thing. A little before I make the video, for those people who've tuned in to watch this, I've added about 3 kilograms in like a week, and then obviously it's steadied off a little bit. So I'm assuming it's bloat, a little bit of water retention, but yes, they definitely work. I mean, I knew it would have worked anyway. And then also, just to let you guys know, just to give you a little tip as well, blood pressure. Make sure you are doing your blood pressure every single day, especially when you're taking stuff like MK677, because the sudden weight gain, obviously, a lot of it's going to be water bloat, if not majority of it's going to be water. So, yeah, you need to make sure you are checking your blood pressure, staying on top of it, or at least know why your blood pressure is going up, because you're MK677. How did you learn chess and when did you first start? I started around 2012, so about 11 years ago, in the gym. I don't know if I bought the chess set or someone gifted the chess set to me. It was in the gym. We all used to play it. And as you know, when you're in a gym environment, it gets very competitive. So everyone used to come in and we used to beat each other. And there was me and another mate of mine. I don't know if he's watching this. He probably doesn't, but he's called Kurt. He was also a very good chess player. And we just had these battles going back and forward. So I downloaded chess.com and started playing on chess.com. Really interesting game. It's an amazing game because you can never get too good at it. So, like, you're always going to be shit. Like, as good as I am, you know, I've been rated 1400. As good as that is, it's still shit. You know, and I get so annoyed sometimes. I lose like 100 points, like in a week. I'm like, I think right now my ELO is like 13 something. So I'm so annoyed, but I'm trying to bring it back up. So that's just a constant battle of learning something new. And then obviously the Queen's Gambit was a series on Netflix which came out, and everybody said, I can play chess now. I'm so good at playing chess, and wiped the floor with everybody who I knew again. And then that died down. And then in the recent years, Andrew Tate is a chess player. Everyone started playing chess again, wiped the floor with everybody else again. And now it calms a little bit down. But I play every single day without fail. I've been doing for the past 10, 12 years. Right. And it's a great game. If there's ever a game you want to play, or you're bored, or you're doing something, and you have a little bit of spare time, play chess. And guys, 19 guys are in the chat. Press the like button. Now, why did only 2 people have pressed like? Press the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, you better subscribe. Come on. This is free advice you guys are going to get. So before I get into the Q&A, press the like. I want to see it go to at least 10. There's only 4 right now. Why is there only 4 likes? 19 people are watching me. Press the like button, bro. And we're going to get started. 6. Come on, keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. I think the more you guys like it, the more YouTube pushes it for other people as well. So don't hog all the knowledge. Share the knowledge, because that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's go then. So, PSIB, let me know which app to download. I'm used to playing on a proper board. Then you aren't going to beat me either, bro. But chess.com. Get chess.com and we'll play. Damour Shah. Salam Baiji. Walaikum salam. Ahad Ghaffar, what is MK677? Brother, to be honest with you, just Google it, but it is a growth hormone, like a peptide, some, whatever you want to call it. I'm not the expert in putting labels on things. All I know is what it does to your body. And I'll tell you now, it is better than taking proper growth hormones, like injectable growth hormone. I think this is better, unless you're taking 10, 12 IUs of GH, then of course not. But for those guys who are just taking 2 IU of GH, get yourself some MK677. It's much better. Why is there only 7 people liked? Press like again. I don't have to ask again. Right. Fadi, I am currently coming off my first test E 500 milligram a week, 12-week cycle, currently on 10th week of the cycle, did a 4-week PCT 2 weeks after my last jab. I've been waiting to book a consultation call. Okay, call with you over some time with my bloods. When do you think is best? Do I have to wait 12 weeks like most online sites say, or doesn't it matter as I'm aware of the off-cycle? Bro, get on a call with me. Go to my latest videos or go to fadihussein.com and click on coaching. It's very, very simple. I'm just going to show you guys now exactly how to do it. If you guys want to talk with me one-on-one, this is free, by the way. This is free. This is not paid. Of course, I'm going to then try and sell you the program, but no. You click on, you go to my website, Fadi Hussein, you click on coaching. Very simple. You click on coaching, and there it is. You watch this video, and then you just press book. Press that, and it'll take you to this page like this, if you can see that. And that is it. It's very simple. That is how you book a call with me. Those are my times available. So it comes through, and then I'll get a notification of it like this. And then I know who I'm talking to, what your goals are, and everything. So get on a call with me. That's the best way to do it. Because, yes, you're telling me something, Flynn. You're telling me you took this thing. I don't know what you look like. I don't know what your diet's like. I don't know what your blood work's like. I don't know what your goal is moving forward. I don't know what your goal was to go on it in the first place. Why did you take 500 milligram of Test-E? What's your purpose for it? What's your long-term goal? So all these things play and factor into why you are taking what you're taking right now. So hope you understand it's not a one-word answer. It requires a little bit of time and a little bit of effort. Okay, do a live blood pressure check, Fadi. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. You know what? I'm talking to you guys. I've just had a shower, but why not? Let's do a live blood pressure test while I'm talking. So it's not going to be accurate, but let's just do one. I did one the other day, so let's just have a look. Another thing as well, I'll just talk about blood pressure, yeah? People go to the doctors and say, oh, you had high blood pressure. Oh, your blood pressure was normal. It don't mean, I was going to swear there. It doesn't mean anything. What you've got to do is get your blood pressure monitor out like this. Buy one of these. This is like 30, 40 quid. I can't remember how much I paid for it. Buy one. Test it first thing in the morning before you drink water. Fadi was saying, don't.com. Purchase one of these as well. Before you drink any water, before you run down the stairs, before you do anything, sit down at your desk and do your blood pressure. In the daytime, when you're chilled out, do your blood pressure again. When you go to sleep, do your blood pressure again. Do that for 7 days and get an average reading. That is how you test your blood pressure, not whilst you're talking and watching online. But I'm going to check it now anyway. Right then, let's see what's next. Salam Fadi, how you doing? Abdul Hussein, I'm doing good, brother. Bumpercart Boxing, any advice on removing caffeine, coffee from diet? Only really have a cup in the morning when I wake up as I train first thing in the morning. But want to remove it completely, any advice? Headaches. So I'm assuming you get headaches. Brother, drink water. Maybe you like the taste of coffee, and guess who else likes the taste of coffee? Me. I love the taste of coffee. I think coffee has a lot of benefits. What you don't need is the caffeine from the coffee. So have decaf. Very simple. Or maybe what you could start to do is this. Trick yourself a little bit. Trick your brain. So by the way, just before I talk about coffee, there's my blood pressure in live time. I've just had a shower. It's 126 over 104. So once I'm chilled out and I'm not talking, the 126 will remain, but the lower reading will go to around about 80. And there you go, guys, in real time, no BS, blood pressure. And look, my heart rate's really high as well because I'm talking. So it's 104, which is why the diastolic is quite high. But if I wasn't talking, the diastolic would be about 80 and the heart rate the pulse would be about 80 as well. That's how it is with me. Good blood pressure. I don't bullshit. I always say this to you guys. There's the real reading. We don't make shit up, bro. We don't make shit up. Anyway, coffee, right. Who answered the question? Where was it now? Bumperclot Boxing. Okay. 50% caffeine, 50% decaf. Mix the two together. Have that for a week. After on the second week, just go with decaf, bro. You're going to get all the benefits of the coffee bean without the caffeine. And trust me, when you detox yourself from caffeine, you will feel the mental clarity will be tenfold. Trust me on that. You do not need it. I have not touched it in the past 20 years. You do not need it at all. Taimur Shah. Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me just talk about the headaches. Dehydration is causing the headaches. You know, so what you need to do is you need to go to FadiHussein.com. This sounds like an advert, this doesn't it? But it actually isn't. Go to FadiHussein.com, get yourself one of these flasks, one of these hydro flasks, and drink 3 of these a day. For those guys that want mixtures in here, very easy to do. It's got a big opening like that. You can add your nice flavored water in there and all sorts of stuff. Okay. Hadi versus Derek. Baiji, remarks on this on the Olympia. It's an easy one, bro. Hadi won, clear cut. For those guys who follow bodybuilding, front to back, he was in the best shape. The reason why he didn't win was very political. And I don't mean politics inside bodybuilding. Well, technically I do, but if you know the owners of bodybuilding and you know where they're from and where their origins are from, at this point in the world, they didn't really want a guy from the Middle East to win. Let's just say that, who has been quite verbal about the conflict on his Instagram. So that's my opinion. That's my opinion. And it's not just my opinion. A lot of people agree with that opinion that Hadi should have won the Olympia. And guys, press like, man. It's really 20 guys in the chat. 20 guys in the chat. 7 of you press the like button. Now, unless you're sat 10 meters away from your laptop or from your phone and you can't press the like button, why are you not pressing the like button? You should just easily just go like this and press the like. Boom, wherever it is, there or there. Press the like button. I want to see it. I want to see it go up. There's 20 of you guys here. 20. Come on. Pump it up. Right. PSIB. Just like it, guys. It's not hard. It's not hard. Exactly, bro. I don't even know how to press like. I don't know, bro. I think it's in the top corner. So what you can see, yeah, sir, someone's doing it. I actually don't know how to press like as well. Do you know what? I didn't really think of that. Well, it might be the love heart. It might be the love heart in the chat. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate it. And if you can share it as well. Right. Who we got going now? Come on, guys. Show support. Get one of Fadi's drink bottles. Using every day. Highly recommended. Thank you very much, brother. Taimur Shah, make video on heavy duty training, Mike Mentzer. Yeah, I will make a video on Mike Mentzer and explain exactly what to do with Mike Mentzer's training methods, if they're good, if they're bad. There's certain things you can take from Mike Mentzer which work and certain things that I probably would never, ever do. Okay, that would be interesting to see a lot of the Mike Mentzer stuff lately. Yeah, I've noticed Mike Mentzer a lot. He always crops up every so often. There's some new lifters that come to the scene. They figure out who Mike Mentzer is, and then they dig up all Mike Mentzer videos, and then they repurpose them. So it's good. It's good to see that the 80s, 70s, and 80s bodybuilding is still alive and well, and it ain't going anywhere anytime soon. I always love the 80s and 90s kind of bodybuilding. So Mike Mentzer had a great physique, in my opinion. He definitely should have won Mr. Olympia, but politics again. Anyway, is there any main pointers I need to include in my blood test? I hate needles and can't get my bloods drawn, so I have to use the finger prick ones. Is there any main pointers? Yeah, the whole blood test, brother. The whole blood test. So, Flynn, when it comes to blood tests, there's so many things to look at. A lot of people just think, oh, it just tells you your testosterone to estrogen ratio. No, there's so much of the stuff. Hematocrit, your blood cells are a big thing. You need to know exactly what's going on there. Your liver, your kidney. There's a lot of organ health involved as well. There's your cholesterol. The list goes on, brother. There's a lot of health markers. You should be looking at all of them, or you should get a professional like me to look at your bloods for you, because obviously when you look at the bloods and you get the reading the first time, it's quite overwhelming. And if you don't know what's what, and you don't know what HDL is or non-HDL or LDL, it can be a little bit confusing. You know, you can have your creatinine levels at 12,000 and people are like, what the hell is this? This is in the red. Am I going to die? I need to go to the doctor. So there's certain things on there that might alarm people, and they'll think, okay, we're in the danger, but in actual fact, it's not. Or you might not pick up a problem on there and think, oh, this is okay. And the actual fact, you are in danger. You do need to save your own life at that stage. So blood work, very easy to do, guys. And it's not that expensive. I think £200 for a blood panel, full blood panel, is fairly cheap. I'm sure everyone can afford that for their health. to, once a year, twice a year. What is it, guys? You need to get your blood work done. I can't stress it enough. And for those people that are asking where to get it done from, Transform Now in Birmingham. I've linked up with those guys. No affiliate. I just know he's the best in the business. So I would go there for my blood work now. Moving forward, that's what I would do in the UK. Before that, if you watched me, I would never do blood work in the UK because it was just garbage. You'd have to send it off and this. It's too much messing about, bro. Get it done there and then. Okay, who's next? Bumbleclaw Boxing, a bit random, but where do you get your clothes from, Faddy? Always looking for it. Thank you very much, brother. Nike.com, bro. I just get everything from Nike. I'm not a big shopping kind of guy. Every so often, I look at my wardrobe and I'll think, I need some more garments. I'll just go on Nike.com, pick up some stuff, and that's it. That's me done. That's me done for like, I don't know, for 6 months or so. And then I have like my Thailand wardrobe, which is mainly vests and shorts. And then I have my UK wardrobe, which is just, long bottoms and t-shirts and that kind of stuff. So, and then all my jackets are in the UK, and then obviously abroad I keep all my vests and stuff like that. So I have like 2 wardrobes. Okay, best place to purchase MK677. I don't know, brother. I got this from a good friend of mine. He does have this company. It's called SwissChems.is. I'm sure you can Google it and find it. Enhanced Athlete also, if you go there. Again, I can't give you any reference codes because I know the guy, but I'm not affiliated with him. So go there. I know the product's going to be good. So that's the one I'm taking at the minute for those people asking. MK677. Jester 101. Hey, Faddy, been taking Bayer Test E. Where we gone? Been taking Bayer Test E. Ran out, trying different source. Received it yesterday, but oil defo moving faster through the amp than previous source. Pinning tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck, brother. I am actually using Abu Rehan Test E at the minute. I can just show you guys exactly what it is. So this is the one I am using. This box, if you've ever seen it, it's got the Iranian writing on the other side. These are single ampules. And these are, the reason why I use these is because when I don't mix compounds with anything, these are quite watery. See, it's not gloopy like the Bayer. This is more watery. So this is what I'm using at the minute. Bayer, in my opinion, is the best. This is probably number 2. I would say, yeah, definitely number 2. This is definitely number 2. This is good enough for me anyway. Sean 1111. What would a typical TRT plus dose look like when usually taking 125 milligram Test E every 5 days? So a TRT plus would be, let's say, a millitest a week, so 250 milligram, maybe 10 milligram of Anavar every day, 25 milligram of Proviron, and just be a bit, if we're going to go plus, let's add in a little bit of Mastron as well, maybe 200 milligrams or something like that. So chop and change that between Primo, and that. I would say that is a very, very good stack, especially for someone like me who's like 95, 96 kilograms at the minute. Mr. A, is kilocalorie counting for weight loss important? No, it's not. It's bullshit. Or just eating real pure food enough, like eggs, oats, meat, and no sugar or bread, etc. Okay, oats are absolute garbage. I wouldn't eat them. Eggs are great. Meat's great. No sugar. You need sugar at times, but not always. Bread is fine. There's nothing wrong with bread if you know how to eat it, when to eat it. Calories are a funny one. If you are completely obese and your bay windows like this and you want to know how much food to eat, start by weighing your food out. Start by visually, this is your protein, these are your carbohydrates. Have this once a day, twice a day, whatever. Starve yourself if you're a fat, whatever. Counting calories is not for me, and I've dismissed this so many times. I could do it again, but it'll take me. How many ways is there to skin a cat? I suppose there's a lot of ways to skin a cat, but it's such a garbage measurement. Like, it's supposed to be a measurement of energy, let's say, and the way it's measured is by heating water. So they have this like this. They heat the water, and there's a jar that this sits in, and then they freeze dry the food, burn the food. This heats up. Thermometer heats up. The water around it heats up by a degree, and that is how it's called thermogenesis, and your body operates like that, blah, 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 blah. Garbage. They don't know why it works like that. They shouldn't have ever counted calories like that. Like, just to give you an example, right? Alcohol contains 9 calories per gram or whatever it is, right? How does alcohol give you energy? When was the last time you got energy from McDonald's cheeseburger? So I don't believe that every single food should be categorized in a calorie. I don't believe it should be done. So don't count calories. Weigh your food out. It's way more easier to do that. It's eat a lot. You can visually do it, and you can always be accurate every single time. The other thing as well that calorie works on, and it's called the basal metabolic rate. And basal metabolic rate is simplest way to put it. It's not steady. It's always up and down. So, for example, the best way to describe it was imagine you get in a car, and it says miles per gallon 23. Okay, miles per gallon 23. But all of a sudden you're cruising, and the miles per gallon changes to 43. Then you put your foot down, it changes to 23. So you see how it can change depending on if you're going uphill or downhill, if you're using the gas or you're not using the gas. Everyone has a car nowadays. Next time you sit in your car, put in the miles per gallon on the, if it's a kind of decentish car, put it in and do it where it's to the second, and it will change within the second depending on how fast and how slow you're going, the miles per gallon. Well, your body's like that. If I'm talking like this, my basal metabolic rate is elevated. If I'm relaxed, my basal metabolic rate is slowed down. So what you're supposed to do, measure your calories throughout the day. How much calories are you supposed to have for 7 p.m.? How many calories are you supposed to have for 8 p.m.? It doesn't make no sense. It's just a very, very vague way to look at things. So if you're really, really fat and you don't know much about food, maybe start with weighing your food out. If you want to get really anal about it, I suppose you can count calories if you want to do it like that. But for me, dead against it. It just doesn't make no sense to me whatsoever. Let's move forward. I've done many videos about the calorie thing anyway. Where are we? Okay, Bomber Clock Boxing. Fadi, I don't think water is causing the headaches. I probably drink too much water, 4 liters plus every single day, no fail. Well, then, look, remember one thing, guys. When it comes to hydration, it is not water. I mean, there's things out there that hydrate you better than water, milk being one of them. I'm not saying drink 4 liters of milk every single day. I'm just saying, when you drink water to the excess that you might be doing, you're probably pissing out the nutrients. You're probably pissing out the minerals, the vitamins that your body actually needs. So add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. That's what I would do. Just a couple of sprinkles in there. Shaker like this, maybe 4 or 5 turns. Good enough. Shake it around a little bit. Maybe add a little bit of cordial, something like a Vimto, sugar-free or something like that. You can drink that, and you won't really taste the salt in there. That will hydrate you better than... And it won't get rid of your electrolytes. It will replenish your electrolytes, which means that you will stay more alert. Cialis, daily or weekends only? Okay, so for those people who have inboxed me about this today, I put a picture up saying, this is the daily stack, the weekend stack. I don't take Cialis. I do have it here. I've had it in my pill jar, pill box, whatever you want to call it, for about a year. And no, I don't take it every day. If I did, I would tell you guys. I don't think it's good to take every single day or ever. Anyway, I think the only time you should be taking that is if you've got a couple of swipe rights on the Tinder. Other than that, do not be taking Cialis. For training, do not take Cialis. It's stupid. For those people that say it gives you a better pump, it's stupid, absolutely stupid. It doesn't do anything like that. Right, where are we now? Okay, I'm glad that people have actually taken the time and writing the questions, which is good. So I will go through all of them. Don't not worry about that. I'm not going to cut it short without answering all the questions. Okay, Vapor X87, being on TRT, me and my wife want to have a second child. My doctor prescribed me 3,000 HCG every other day. Good. 25 milligram Monday to Friday. Good. 1 milligram anastrozole a week. Bad. Does that seem enough for AI or for no gyno problems? Okay. You do not want to be taking any anastrozole with the HCG and the Clomid. It doesn't make no sense to take anastrozole. It's way too strong. If you want to take an AI and you're trying for kids, Nolvadex will suffice. Anastrozole is overkill. So if anything, that'll cause you more issues. So anastrozole, cut that out, add in 20, do they come in 20 milligrams? Yeah, 20 milligrams. They come in actually, you can get them in 10 or 20 milligram tablets. Try 20 milligrams every single day. Every day, 20 milligrams every single day. That will do it for Nolvadex. But the reason that the thing that's off put me here is you've put 25 Clomid Monday to Friday. Clomid comes in 50. So I would take 50 Clomid and 20 tamoxifen. Yeah, that's what I would do. 25 Clomid is a little bit too low. Yeah, bump that up. Because remember, guys, when it comes to the ovulation cycle, not for us, obviously, but for the females, you've got like 3 days, 2-3 days for it to go and swim and get in there. So really, you don't want to be overkilling it. You don't want to be damaging your own hormones for this as well. And I believe that your wife will have also been prescribed HCG and Clomid. I believe that. So make sure you're both on it. PC, free advice daily. How hard is it to press like? Tell them, bro. 12 people are pressed like now. I have 23, so it's going good. It's the love heart. The love heart equals a like. Thank you very much, Jam. I didn't know that. So press the love heart, guys. The love heart on the right-hand side. Well, for me, it's on the right-hand side. It's down here, over here somewhere. Press that, and I think that equals a like. So please press it. Share this video. Okay. Flynn Coleridge, Faddy, you say you don't drink from water bottles. Can I ask where you get your water from, or do you buy bottled water and put it straight into the flask? Okay, no, I don't say I don't drink from water bottles. I say I don't reuse plastic water bottles. So once you've got a plastic water bottle and it's been manufactured by the company, it's single-time use, the plastic's fresh, everything's good with the plastic. It's not the best, but it's okay, okay? Water bottles are okay. They're fine. No issue with it. Single time use only. Then what I do is I put that in the fridge. I take it out of the fridge and I add it in here. And the reason why I put it in here, and the reason why this is a flask and this isn't a metal water bottle, is because I like to drink my drinks cold. So this keeps your drinks cold for 12 hours. I then add a little bit of flavor in here, mainly Vimto, sometimes iced tea, depending on how I feel. And then I will drink 3 to 4 of these a day. That's how I normally do it. Are there better options? Of course, there's better options, absolutely better options. But when I'm abroad, I can only get bottled water. I don't drink Nestle. There's a brand in Thailand. I can't remember the name, but I know what it visually looks like. It's got like a little mountain on it. It's mineral water. I drink that. And in the UK, anything. I don't like smart water. Nestle's no good. Evian's no good. I have the Highlander water in the UK. That's a really, is it Highlander? The square bottle. Everyone knows the square bottle. What's that one? Highlander. I think it's called Highlander. That's the one I get. Fiji water is supposed to be really good as well. I just can't buy it in bulk at a good price. It seems a little bit of a rip-off. So, yeah. But the other thing you could do as well, if you want to just use that bottle at one time, you could add flavor into that one bottle of plastic, drink it, and then throw it away. What you don't want to do is reuse plastic. That's the thing you should never do. So try not to do that. How close to your next shot would you do your bloods? Just before or after, or somewhere in the middle? 125 milligram every 5 days at the minute. How close to your next shot would you do your bloods? Oh, it doesn't really matter. So if you're on TRT, then get your blood work done maybe in the middle. So like after 2 days, 2-3 days. Let's say you do your shot on Monday. Wednesday, go and get your bloods done. It's not really that much of a deal. And if you're doing TRT the way I do it, which is sub-Q, it shouldn't spike anyway. So I know the theory would be, I'm taking TRT, I'm going to take it today, I'm going to go for my blood work today, therefore my levels are going to be spiked. Not that much. And a 125 milligram, no, it shouldn't be spiked. So you're okay, Sean, 1-1. Flynn. Okay. Flynn, what have we got here? I'm planning on getting my blood seen from you, hence why I'm wondering what the main ones are. And there isn't an all for one finger prick test. I don't know, bro. So the main ones would be, okay, if I was to list the main ones, I would say obviously your testosterone, your estrogen, your hematocrit, which is a big one, your cholesterol. I'd want to see your cholesterol. I'd want to see your liver, your kidney function. We can get away with vitamin D and stuff like that. You know, we can always double up on that. They'd be your mains. Let's say I list 5. So whatever I just said there, I'm not going to repeat it. But that's what I think that you should get done. So Abdul Hussein, salam brother. Does Mastron E help with estrogen side effects and lower this as well as Proviron? Also, my LHFSH is suppressed, a nil sperm count. How can this be fixed with reversed? Okay, So let's answer the Masteron and Proviron question first. Okay. Masteron and Proviron lowers estrogen in a safe way to the point where it has zero side effects to your cholesterol. Whereas if you took anastrozole, that would really mess with your cholesterol. So the best way to combat estrogen isn't by taking an anti-estrogen. I know, who'd have thought, go figure, but it's by taking anti-estrogenic steroids. So they can obviously be the mild ones, Primo, Masteron, Proviron. Take those instead of Clomid, Tamoxifen, anastrozole, Arimidex, letrozole, and the other one I can't remember the name of right now, but it's there. There's a couple that I wouldn't touch, to be fair. Okay, so your LH, your luteinizing hormone, and your FSH is being suppressed. Of course, they're being suppressed because your body has stopped to produce its natural testosterone. You're taking an exogenous form of testosterone through your TRT or whatever you are taking, steroids or your TRT. It's okay, though. It's not a big problem. Luteinizing hormone, FSH, and LH, you don't really need it unless you are wanting to try for kids. If you are, then you can do a pregnancy protocol. You can take HCG, HMG, which is the other one that I missed in the other guy, HMG and Clomid. That should fix your LH and FSH, or at least it should fix your sperm count. So I'm assuming you've been for a sperm count to know it's low, because if you think that having low LH and FSH has suppressed your sperm count by a guess, then you might be mistaken, because it's not for everybody. It doesn't work like that for everyone. So definitely get that checked out. If that is an issue, they're your drugs. Clomid, HCG, HMG. This is the one that not many people heard of. HMG. M for mother. HMG. Get that. I can't remember the name of it in full, but that's the one you want. HMG. That is one of the best ones that will bring that shooting back up. Okay, we have Afri Origin. I was planning to buy an Anthate in Turkey, but I read that only Sustanol is available in pharmaceuticals there. Is that true? No, it's not true. So I had a client of mine go the other day. I'm going to block his name to just show you guys. He was in Turkey. He was in Istanbul, and he was there. He managed to get Testanamphate. I'll tell you exactly what he got. Let me just block his name out. Okay. So that's what he got. And you can see that. There you go. Testanamphate, Turkey. And he sent me that message 3 days ago. So it's called testosterone enanthate injection, 250 milligram, Pan Pharma. So 100%, you can get it. I'm not there myself. I haven't been there, but that was 3 days ago. And he did say as well, he managed to find Nebido out there. He managed to get Nebido out there. He managed to find Sustanon, like you mentioned. But I said, nah, you don't need those. Try and get Testanamphate. So it's one of those guys, you got to go around looking for it. I don't know where he was, but he was in Istanbul. That's all I know. Bumble Claw Box. Now, tell you what, it's probably because I'm sweating a lot too. So Stairmaster for an hour, 4 times a week. So that's probably why. We'll try the salt water. Yeah. Try the salt water. See if that works. Also, how many carbohydrates are you eating every day? You need to check that as well, because carbs hold water in the wrong places. Carbohydrates. It's in the word, guys. BC Cleaning Services. Hi, Fadi. Love the videos and the advice. I had my blood work done with eye transformation. Was a brilliant experience. Took the advice and never felt better. I'm assuming it was Transform now in Birmingham. I haven't heard of eye transformation. Anyway, just a 101. But I'm glad you took the advice. That's the main thing. At least you have the peace of mind. Blood work is peace of mind. That's more than anything. It's peace of mind. And then obviously, if you have issues, then it's not peace of mind. We know what to do now. Just a 101. Fadi, if it wasn't for your channel, probably would never have gotten on testosterone 42, been on test for 4 weeks, feel absolutely incredible. Can't believe stayed natty as long as I did. It don't matter, bro, because you're here now. That's the main thing. And I'm glad I helped you out. I noticed when I started YouTube just about a year ago now, so we've grown now to 4,500. Thank you very much for the support. But I noticed that there wasn't much advice online about TRT. Many guys weren't talking about it. I don't know why. It was a taboo subject. I don't know. Maybe most people just didn't have the knowledge. Maybe most people don't get blood work like I do. I do extensive blood work. I do it every 4 weeks without fail. I have done for the past 7-8 years. I've got so much blood work you wouldn't even believe. And on top of that, I have many clients, and in a week, I can see up to 10 different types of blood work, different guys, 10, 15 different guys' blood work. So I'm having a lot of data coming to me on my phone every single day, blood work, blood work, blood work. So I'm seeing it more than your local GP would see blood work. Trust me, I know because I know doctors. And they say, no, we don't get to see that much blood work. And I do. So I've kind of got all that knowledge together, and I want to share it with you guys. And in return, all I ask for is like, subscribe, share, and comment. And if you want to be a client of mine, link is in the description. Well, not this one, but it's on the other videos anyway. Made me realize what a waste of time I was being. Natty, thank you very much. Vapor X, message deleted. Bomberclaw, are there any downsides to being on TRT? Obviously, it's not naturally produced testosterone in the body. Is there any negatives? If you're doing blood work, I don't see there any negatives. And you know what? The negatives that are, maybe they have counteracted some other negatives that were there before. So, for example, you could have shit cholesterol. You could be really overweight. You could be depressed. You could have a lot of anxiety. By taking testosterone and shutting down your LH and FSH, you've combated everything else, and then you've got a little bit of an issue, which is LH and FSH, which isn't, you don't need that anyway. So, yeah. It does shut down certain things, but it's not needed. And if you're dieting good and you're training good and you're mentally alert, what's better than this, bro? What is better than this? I would take TRT just to wake up knowing I have tasks to do today. Just to wake up knowing, you know what, I'm on it today, bro. I've got something going on here. That would be the reason I would take TRT. Vapor X87. My doctor sent me 50 milligram Clomid, but I'm told to split them in half. I actually have a bunch at home. Home brewed Nova 20. I just use an Astrazole. I don't know about the home brewed stuff, bro. Try and get pharmaceutical grade. I'm assuming you're talking about a pregnancy. If there's a pregnancy you're talking about, don't use home brewed, bro. Please get pharma. Please, please, please get pharma. Don't risk home brewed shit, especially for this kind of stuff. Should I take TRT even if my levels are low, but I'm still very reactive on low T? Bro, that's a question for you. I don't know. Check it out, bro. Hire a coach. Look at yourself in the mirror. Are you fat? Are you in shape? Are you happy with the way you are? Don't just take TRT for the sake of taking TRT. If you are happy with where you are, if you're recovering from your workouts, if you've got morning wood, if you have good skin, good hair, good nails, you're waking up, everything's in check, you feel good, your relationships are good, business is good, everything's good, then don't take TRT just for the sake of it, guys. TRT for guys like me who were down and out, depressed. I didn't know what to do. I finished bodybuilding. I didn't want to take bodybuilding drugs. I was like, shit, and I feel horrible. I got natural. How long have I got to feel shit for? How long have I got to be depressed for? How long have I got to have shit cholesterol? How long have I got to have low libido? How long have I got to have crap hematocrit? All this shit was going on. So I went, okay, let me start TRT. Started it. Everything got fixed. It changed my life. So I thought it changed my life. The only thing I can do now is learn about it, educate myself about it, and share it with everybody else. And that's what I'm doing right now. I've been checked. It's all nil. Okay, then, of course, definitely seek some professional advice. Booking a call, bro. Like I said at the start of the video, booking a call. FadyHussein.com. Click on coaching. Click the link. Book now. Book yourself in a call. Black Uncle Tom's. I love that name because I like Malcolm X. And that was a very good term coined by the late Malcolm X. Best place to get TRT from. Are you selling the source? Unfortunately, guys, no. What I can do is advise you and direct you where to go depending on which city you're in. That's the best I can do. Fortunately, come on, guys. You're asking something illegal on the internet. I can't do that. Bomberclaw boxing. I don't really consume much carbs, mainly load on carbs during the weekends. Recently started implementing carbs via fruit. Bro, you're too vague, man. You're too vague. Look, when you have an issue like headaches, we have to break it down. We have to look at exactly what it is. What are you doing on Monday morning? What are you doing on Monday evening? What are you doing Wednesday? When are you having the headaches? Or what did you eat before the headache? What did you eat after the headache? How much water did you drink that day? What was the sleep like that morning that you had the headache in the evening? How was the work week like that day when you got the headache? All these things play into factor when it comes to something like that. You want to sort your health out. I always see you on eBumpercar Boxing, and I wish I could just do a one-on-one with you here, but I can't. Get yourself on a call, bro. That's my best advice for you. Abu Amra, how are we doing, brother? Walaikum salam. Quick question. I do TRT, slim pin, and shoulder, no issues. Question, when you do it in the glutes, do you have to pinch the skin or just pinch normally straight in? No, I pinch the skin. Yeah, so to give you an example, I can do it. So yeah, you pinch the skin, let it load up a little bit like that. And then when you're done, just massage like this. Very simple. So pinch it. I've got nothing to pinch, bro. But yeah, pinch the skin like this, inject it, and then massage. So in the glute, obviously the glute's the fatty area, so it's a little bit easier over there. I have no issues with it at all. I saw a bodybuilder today have a massive abscess in his arm. Frank McGrath, I don't know if you guys follow bodybuilding like me, but yeah, he's having some issues at the minute. I was watching him today, and I felt sorry for the guy, but he was pinning his shoulders, and I just thought, you know, these guys are professional. They've been doing it for many years. And why is he pinning his shoulders if he's just doing TRT? You know, it's very sad, but they obviously think they know better. I'm trying to find him over here. I just found him here. Quickly share you with you guys. So that was his video today, and you can see it. So, you know, I feel sorry for the guy, man. He's a good guy, but he pinned his shoulder, which was what he claims was just some TRT. But these guys, the class TRT is a lot of steroids as well. They do intramuscular. This is why you don't do intramuscular. You do not do intramuscular for this reason. You're doing TRT. You do not need intramuscular. There you go. Don't do intramuscular injections. I keep telling people don't do it. But this guy's a pro bodybuilder. They clearly know better.
Sure, I understand.
Anyway. Right. Okay. Moving forward. So yeah, Abu Amra, glute is fine. What about traveling abroad with test? Is it sensitive to heat or light in better to hand luggage? No, I mean, I put it in my suitcase. Wherever I go, I can always get it anyway. But when you get something like this is glass vials, just take it in the box or take the glass vials and just store it in that. Don't obviously store it in plastic because of the heat. It can mess up. So yeah, just be very, very careful with that kind of stuff, especially when traveling from different countries. And certain countries are a little bit iffy about that as well. So just be careful. Just be careful. Adil Ahmed, quickest way to lose visceral fat. I'm not even going to answer that question, Adil Ahmed. If you follow me, you should know by now. You cannot lose visceral fat. Let me give you an example. Let's say we take a balloon, yeah, like a balloon. My daughter had a balloon earlier on. That's why I'm talking about a balloon, right? Let's take a balloon. We blow a balloon up. Blow a balloon up. Now, the balloon's this big. I haven't even got it to give you an example. We got a balloon up this big. And I said to the balloon, I said, right, guys, the bit over here is really fat. How do we deflate this bit at the top over here? Well, let's let some air out. Now, if we let some air out of the balloon, which part of the balloon is going to shrink? Which part of the balloon is going to shrink? I'm going to let you answer that, Adil Ahmed. And that should be your answer to how you lose visceral fat. When you let the air out of a balloon, which side does the air come out first? Or in your case, the quickest. If it's nil, can't be recovered with HCG, HMG, and Clomid. What is nil? Abdul Hussein, are you talking about your FSH and LH? It absolutely can be recovered. So whoever's told you that it can't be, it's wrong. It can be recovered. You just need to know exactly how to diet as well, because it all plays together. Blank Uncle Tom's. So TRT is for life. Once you start using it, can't do a one-off. You can do it one-off, bro. You can do it two-off. You can do it for life, however you want. I know I feel better on it. I am the best me when I'm on TRT. So I stay on it at all times. I will never stop it. I do blood work regularly. If I'm doing blood work regularly, why would I come off? It makes no sense. If it's benefiting my life and it's making my life more livable, more enjoyable, why would I ever come off? It makes no sense. So, but can you come off and reverse the TRT effects to go back to your natural shitty testosterone? Absolutely. Afri Origin, I did blood test 2 days ago. I am 1.80, brother. Did you just list out all your blood work on here? Testosterone 70 nanomole per liter. It's free testosterone. Okay. So your testosterone's 17.5 nanomole per not per deciliter, per liter. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it, bro. So, good. I don't know what you want me to say. What do you think? I train 6 days a week. I think it's okay. I mean, I would like it higher than that, but that's up to you. It's your personal choice. But again, what other issues are there? Are there any other issues? We need to see that as well. You can't just list these. And please don't list all your issues out here, bro. We don't want to see your blood work, but booking a call. Your age plays in a big factor. Your age plays in a big factor. Your weight plays in a big factor. There's a lot of things that play into this. So, right, guys, I'm coming to the end of the live stream, if you want to call it that. I didn't realize it was 46 minutes. I'm going to hurry up and finish off these last couple of questions. Ask now, quickly, below. By the time I'm finished, I'm done. And I was only supposed to be on for half an hour. Right. Lee Cutler, for blood work, normal doctors or private? Always private. Always private. I was going to say something about normal doctors. I'm not going to. Just go private, bro. Pay your money. Go private. Bob McClaw Boxing. We'll definitely book a coaching call in soon. I've lost 13 kg so far, from 75 to 63. That's really good, bro. When the weight loss plateaus, we'll get in touch. Anytime, bro. Anytime. But that's really good weight loss so far. That is really good. 13 kg is no joke, bro, especially if you were 75 to 63. So you must be looking good, man. Again, get 13 kg dumbbell and walk with it on the treadmill just to let yourself know, look, bro, this is how much I lost. I've come a long way from it. What's the plan going forward, Fadi? Where do you hope the channel takes you in the next 3 years? Okay, Sean 111. That's a personal question. I will answer it. So I'm hoping for, because I look at other pages and other channels now, I have a message which I haven't shared with you guys much, but I have a program, a step-by-step program, which I know I've helped many guys to, and I'm going to say it, beat depression. That was a big thing for me. I've been through it myself, and I know a lot of men, a lot of guys struggled. And the reason why they struggled was they just never had direction. They never knew what to do. Everyone was like, just talk. Talking doesn't work, okay? Talking does not help, because talking isn't step-by-step guide. When you're talking to somebody about depression, how you doing? Are you depressed? Yeah, I'm depressed. Oh, great. Thanks for reaching out. Thank you very much, bro. I feel so much better. You go about your business. I'm now depressed. Let's talk again. How much are you going to talk? That is why I made a step-by-step guide for myself and a few close clients about how to beat depression. And many people will go back to me and say, Fadi, that's amazing. I am going to launch that program for free. Everything else you guys pay for. You want coaching, you pay for it. You want TRT, you pay for it. But that one thing, that's a passion project for me. I'm going to share that. It's like 20 videos. It's like almost 15 hours in length. It's free for anybody. All you got to do, sign up, log in, and get it for free. So that's where I'm going to go with that. This channel, I'm hoping to push that message and that step-by-step goal, that program. I'm hoping to get on some more podcasts. So if you guys know any podcasts I can go on, I'm ready to talk, guys. I'm ready to talk. I don't need no script. I'm ready to talk about TRT, about men's health, about depression. I'm hoping 3 years, bro. I don't see why 50K subs or maybe 100K subs. Maybe I'm being a bit too, maybe not 100K, but 50K subs, 50,000 people, followers on YouTube. I'll be very impressed with that. I'm hoping to get 5 by the end of this year. 5K, 1 year of YouTube, 5K subs. Pretty impressive for me. I know people that have started YouTube for a lot longer than me, and they haven't grown as much. But that's thanks to you guys. So that's where I see the goal of this channel. Mental health, physical health, internal health. We're pushing that. That's the main thing. Longevity is the key, bro. Okay, what compound will spike your blood pressure? What compound? Every compound. I would think testosterone, EQ, DECA, MK677. There's a lot of stuff that will spike blood pressure. And more importantly, what will spike blood pressure is you being fat. That's the main thing. Water retention will spike blood pressure. Stress will spike blood pressure. Stress, anxiety will spike blood pressure. People always forget those things. What supplements do you recommend for anyone doing a cycle? So the number one, I'm going to go with one. I'm just going to go with one, okay? If you are on cycle, you need to take omega-3. That's it. Omega-3. That's the number one thing that you should be taking if you are on cycle or any TRT. And a good addition to a bulk depends on what you look like. If you're lean, really, really lean, then it's great. If you're not, no, don't bother. Boxing, Bomber Club boxing, I actually strapped around 10 kg on my back and I lost 10 kg a couple of weeks ago. I could handle it on my back for an hour, but I couldn't hold it for more than, there you go, bro. It's good, isn't it? It just goes to show that your heart was working so much harder when you had that excess 10 kilograms. George B, any plans to do a video with Eddie Abuse style of dieting? Have you Eddie? I haven't seen his style of dieting. I will look into it and I will see exactly what he does. Ryan Stewart, so is it a load of rubbish that you can't get tests through an insulin pin? Is that what someone just said? Is a load of rubbish that you can't get tested through an insulin pin? I'm not going to show you guys. Of course you can get it through an insulin pin. I've only ever jab test in an insulin pin for the past, since 12 years, 10, 12 years, probably longer. Where's the dojo at? Dojo is coming. I'm going to say this all the time. I know it's done. It's actually complete. We're just waiting to launch it. And for those people asking, it's going to be very, very cheap. It'll be a monthly subscription. I'm just waiting for the monthly subscription bit to get sorted. It's going to be very cheap. It's between 10 to 15 pounds. So very, very cheap. Bomber Club boxing, I think Eddie Abu is pure keto. Keto's good, bro. There's nothing wrong with keto if you can manage it long term. I don't think it's long term sustainable to do keto, but other than that, it's okay. Faddy drinking 7 C's cod liver oil for your joints, any good, or is it a pussy thing to do? Bro, I don't think, when you say joints, okay, when people have joint issues, figure out what the problem is with your joint first. Do the stretching, do the yoga, do the rehab, do the prehab, do stuff like the ball, stuff like this, Voodoo Floss Band, available from faddyhussain.com. This is for your joints. This is for your health. Joints, health. Know the difference. Right, guys? Thank you very much. It's been a very successful one today. Appreciate your time. Hopefully you guys got some value. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Like the video on your way out. Leave a comment. I'm just going to read this last one, and then we're going. Then we're gone. Would you say it's better to do a water fast the day after a cheat meal a day, or the day after normal eating, which is more beneficial? Bro, if you're hardcore, do it after normal day of eating. If you've just had a cheat day and you feel disgusting and you feel shit and you feel like you want to change, do it after a cheat meal. Take it easy, guys. Like on the way out. See you next week.